Hello and welcome back or welcome to another edition of Michelle McKay Yoga. It's December, it's the holidays, and I thought today we'd do a flow warrior series. So a flow warrior series. What I've been trying to do for the month of December is create these like Christmas things. So we had like tree pose, we had candlestick pose. Today we're going to do the warriors like they would be wise men, and we're going to do dancer pose in honor of the reindeer. And we did bow pose and scissor pose. So in keeping of this theme of holidays, let's do that warrior series. So join me, child's pose. When you come into child's pose, your big toes can touch, your knees could be close or far away. And just allow the arms to straighten and extend. Lift the forearms up, lift the elbows up, and draw your arm bones deep into the arm sockets. And as you inhale, shift your weight forward. As you exhale, curl your toes under, lift the legs to straight, come into downward dog pose. As I pedal my heels towards the mat, looking at my crazy Christmas socks, right? Now walk your hands back to meet your feet. You're in a forward fold at the back edge of your mat. And then once you get there, you can take a hold of opposite elbows or biceps, let the head hang. Breathe as smoothly and as deeply as you can, in and out through your nose. And then pause, come to center, walk back out to down dog. Be mindful of your space, and I'm saying that to myself so I don't kick over this poinsettia. As you inhale, reach your right heel backwards, or maybe you can just make a loop around it. As you exhale, draw your knee to your nose, bring your right foot forward. So I'm going to have you spin a lot onto the balls and the heels of the foot, so we'll just start to prepare for that. As you inhale, spin your left heel down. As you exhale, pick it back up. Inhale, spin left heel down. Exhale, pick it up. We'll do two more. Inhale, left heel comes down. Exhale, it lifts. One more time. Inhale, down. Exhale, it lifts. Hold. Bring your hands to your outer hips. If you need to, you could lower your left knee to the ground. And then inhale, float the arms up. Crescent lunge. We're going to revisit this too. Stay here. Inhale. Then when you exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot, step back to plank, hold, build some strength. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Be mindful of your surroundings. As you inhale, reach that left leg up and back. As you exhale, draw your knee to your nose, bring your left foot forward. And as we did on the first side, take an inhale, spin your right heel down. Exhale, pick it up. Inhale, spin it down. Exhale, pick it up. Two more times. Inhale, right heel spins down. Exhale, it lifts. And then one more time. Inhale, spin it down. Exhale, it lifts. Pause. Bring your hands to your outer hips. And then inhale as you come up to crescent lunge. Lifting up and out of the sides of your waist. Left hip back, right hip forward. Lift your heart, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Stay here. Inhale. Then exhale, hands frame foot. Step back to plank. And then lift the hips up and back, down dog. Once again, walk the hands back to meet the feet. Take another forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Have all 10 toes pointing in the same direction. And then if you like, you can go a little bit deeper here and take your hands behind your calves, right? And lengthen your upper body out and over your lower body. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, walk back out to downward dog. And we'll do a back bend here. As you inhale, shift your weight forward. As you exhale, your knees can touch down first. Come all the way down to the ground. Press the tops of the feet down. And then inhale, lift the chest. You're in a cobra pose. Then exhale, lower the pose. Slide the hands a few inches back. Not quite to up dog, but somewhere in between. And then inhale, lift to that back bend once again. Cobra pose. Lower. And then this time, inhale, cobra or up dog. I'm taking the up dog version. And then exhale. Roll over your toes as you draw back to downward dog pose. Pause and breathe here. Take an inhale. And then when you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Press down into your feet. Bring your hands to your outer hips. Inhale, come up to stand. I have to adjust my clothing and turn on one more light. And then exhale, Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. So if you can, you're gonna stand with your feet together. If it's better for you to stand with your feet hip socket distance apart because you have a bigger base, you could do that. Or you could have the big toes touching and the heels slightly apart. Lift your kneecaps, lift your quads, lift your heart and chest up, roll your shoulders back and down, chin level with the ground. Let's continue to warm up the body by doing some sun salutes. So inhale, stretch and reach the arms out and up. As you exhale, fold. Now as you fold, you can bend your knees a lot. Press down into your feet, inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale back to center. We're gonna do one more like that. Inhale, reach the arms up, circling the arms out and up if you have the space. And then exhale, fold. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale to fold back down. Now press down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale back to center. Find your way to the front edge of your mat. We'll do a sun salute A as I readjust my clothing. Inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. Look up. You can even back bend here if you like. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, plant your palms, take your feet back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Because we're going to do what I'm calling the warrior series, we're going to do warrior 1, 2, and 3. So inhale, reach the right leg up. Now your leg's neutral. Exhale, rotate the leg bone or the thigh bone in the hip socket. Now it's externally rotated for when you do your warrior 2. Level off your hips, neutral. Exhale, bring your right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, left leg reaches back, neutral. Exhale, open up the hips, external. Inhale, neutral, level off the hips. Exhale, left foot comes down to meet right. Take an inhale here. Then as you exhale, bring your feet forward. Lift your heart, inhale. Fold back down, exhale. Root through your feet, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And then exhale back to center. Tree pose, a repeat from a few weeks ago. Lift the toes up, spread the toes out. And then take your right leg into tree. So I'm going to opt for the option with my right sole of foot at the left inner thigh. Open up the arms to the height of your shoulders. Grow the branches of your tree. Maybe you could think that you have ornaments on your arms. Breathe smoothly, deeply in and out through your nose. Tree pose. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, release your tree leg, release your arms, bend your knees, straighten your legs. Okay, side 2. Draw your left leg into tree pose. Maybe the second side is different. You have to just keep the foot on the floor, and that's totally fine. Each day is different. Each side is different. Bring your hands to your heart, lift your chest. Reach the crown of the head up. And then take your arms out. Grow the branches of your tree. Stay here, inhale. Draw the navel in and up. Reach the crown of the head up. Then exhale, release your tree leg. Release your arms. Come back to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, either plank or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Bring the right foot forward. Left heel in and down. Inhale to warrior 1. Now when you exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Heel toe your right foot over. Slide your left foot further back. Open up to warrior 2. As you inhale, bring your hands to your hips. As you exhale, pick up your left heel. As you inhale, lean a bit forward. And as you exhale, drive that left foot a little bit more forward and lift into a partial warrior 3. As you inhale, return, crescent pose, reach the arms up. When you exhale, warrior 2 pose. And then hands to the floor, take it back. Vinyasa from here. Watch out for your poinsettia. Good, everyone. Bring the left foot forward. Right heel down. Inhale, warrior 1. And then exhale, make that shift. Heel toe your foot over. The left foot, slide the right foot further back. You're in warrior two. As you inhale, bring your hands to your hips. As you exhale, pick up your back heel. As you inhale, bring your chest and your hands closer together. As you exhale, drag the right foot a little bit forward. And then lightly, gently go into this variation of warrior three. Inhale as you come back to crescent. Exhale as you open up to warrior two. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, hands to the floor, step back. Vinyasa. Warrior 1, 2, and 3. Flow, ho, ho, ho. Take a few breaths. We're going to repeat that. We're going to do it one more each side. The warrior flow. Right foot forward. Left heel down. Inhale to warrior one. So if you could line up your front heel with your back heel. Now when you exhale, open up to warrior two. Slide that left foot further back. Align heel to arch. Now when you inhale, return your hands to your hips. When you exhale, pick up your left heel. Right? Now inhale, hand, heart, and chest come a little bit closer together. Exhale, drag your left foot a little bit more forward. Keep your right knee bent as you lift up into a modified warrior three. Then slowly return, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Take an inhale here, soft gaze over your right middle finger. And then exhale, you can backstroke the hands down, step back, vinyasa. A little oomph. Now the left foot's gonna come forward. Right heel will be down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale as you open up to warrior two. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips. Exhale, pick up your right heel. When you inhale, hands, heart, and chest come closer together. When you exhale, drag that right foot more forward. And then gently move into a modified warrior three. Inhale back, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. And then hands to the floor. You step it back. Maybe you just want to go to down dog or chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Root through your hands, root through your feet. Take another full breath in here. Now bring the right foot forward, lower the left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. When you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. When you inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale, twist. So twisting, really good for the holidays, right? Sometimes we have a tendency to overeat, have a little too many Christmas cookies, holiday cheer, a little champagne, a little spark. No judgment. You can have them do whatever you like. But we're squeezing and soaking our internal organs. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. And then see if you can go a little bit deeper in your lunge. So we did the warrior series. So you can think of warrior one, warrior two, warrior three, the three wise men, right? And then how did they go on their journey? On camels. We're going to end with a camel. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale to 90 degrees, straighten your right knee. So here we just need to stretch out the hamstrings, the hip flexors to prepare us for our Ustrasana camel pose. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bend your right knee, curl your back toes under, step back to plank, lower all the way down to the ground. And then inhale, cobra, maybe higher. Exhale, lower. Curl your toes under, push into the ground. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, hips lift up and back, down dog pose. And then inhale, watch out for that poinsettia. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Place your left foot forward, lower your right knee down. And inhale the arms up, low lunge. Then when you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale to lift your heart, lift your chest, and then exhale, twist, taking that right arm to the outside of the left thigh. If you wanted to make it more challenging, you certainly could curl your back toes under and lift your back knee up, right? That's always an option. You can also have your right hand down, left arm up. Try to keep your thumbs in the center of your chest. Reach the crown of the head away from your lower back and tailbone. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, unwind. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. And then see if you can bend your left knee. Maybe slide that right foot further back. Get a little bit deeper in your lunge, right? Stretch hip flexors. Try to be off of the right kneecap if possible. So you're not putting a lot of pressure on the patella. Then inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, straighten that left leg for a partial split, a half split, or Ardha Hanumanasana. Left hip back, right hip forward, and breathe. That's a good exercise. Did you see that I did that? I lifted that leg up and I lowered. Make sure you use your belly and your hip flexor. Stay here, inhale. Now when you exhale, bend your left knee. Guess what's coming? Bow pose, right? Curl the back toes under, step back, plank. Knees can come down first, come all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees, bring your thighs closer together so they're about hip socket distance apart, right? Not splaying of the legs. Hold on to your outer ankles or your inner ankles. And you can see that this is already looking like Ustrasana, kind of. We did bow pose last week, but we'll repeat it because it's the holidays. And inhale, lift to bow pose. Soft gaze at the tip of your nose. It could be a pointed or flexed foot. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, lower. Press back, child's pose. We should be doing a lot of child's pose. It is the holiday representing that little baby. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, roll up to have a seat. Now, if you know that reaching back for your feet is going to be difficult, I would recommend having a few blocks, right? So the blocks can go in between your feet, right? And have a seat on your block. So coming to Ustrasana, those three warriors or the three wise men were on camels, right? Here we go. Stand up onto your knees. Now your ankles, I don't know if you can see because I'm blending in with a block, is hugging into that block. Pardon me as I adjust. Anyone has any suggestions about this Om Yoga pant? How to not make them as slippery? Please put something in the chat. I would like to know because I'm slipping and sliding. Bring your hands to your heart. Now move the back ribs towards your front ribs. So you're coiling in your thoracic spine. The inner thighs are spinning back, outer thighs are spinning forward, and the kneecaps and quads are lifted. So the fronts of the muscles of the thighs are engaged, but the backs of the legs are open, which is why we did the hip flexor stretch, right? And then press the tops of the feet down. Lift your chest from the ground as you inhale. Lift the chest parallel to the ceiling for the beginning stages of Ustrasana. As you inhale, bring yourself back up. As you exhale, have a seat. We're going to do it 2 more times, and we'll go perhaps deeper each time. We'll try to see if we can touch the backs of the thighs. We might even be able to touch the feet, right? Keep moving your hips forward, sending your chest skyward. Come to standing up onto your knees. So place your hands to the small of your back to remind you that your sacrum and your belly draws in and that your tailbone is moving towards the backs of your knees. And then lift the heart, lift the chest. As you exhale, maybe you take your hands to your thighs, maybe you take your hands to your feet, but move your hips forward. Let your chest be parallel to the sky. Let the head hang. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale, have a seat. One last round. I'm going to come into it from the ground. I'm going to come into it from my feet going up. Ustrasana, the camel, back bends. Very energizing to do back bends. Those warriors, the bow, Ustrasana, ho, ho, ho. Here we go. Coming into Ustrasana from the ground up. So I'm going to take my hands to my feet. If you don't have that range of motion, I would say stand up and do it as we did the first 2 rounds. However, if you do, here we go. Ustrasana from the ground up. Move your hips forward. Let the head hang. Keep the openness across the heart and the chest. Keep the bottom tips of the shoulder blades moving in towards your chest. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Then inhale, come up. Exhale, have a seat. And then we'll do some cat-cow and a spinal twist, right? So cat-cow from the seated position. As you inhale, move your heart forward. As you exhale, round. Inhale, heart forward, chest forward. Exhale, round your spine. One more time. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale to round. Now inhale, come up, reach the arms up. Then exhale, twist. Left hand to right thigh, right hand behind you. As you inhale, scoop the left side of your chest towards the right side of your chest. As you exhale, empty all the air out, and maybe you can twist a little bit more. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, look over your left shoulder. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, take that twist second side. So right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Left hand's coming behind you. As you inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. As you exhale, turn and look over your left shoulder. Breathe, smooth, steady breaths. Stay here, inhale. Then exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down and bring the legs out in front of you. We'll set up for staff pose. Perhaps those warriors, those wise men, use the staff on their journey, right? Press the thighs down, the calves down, press your hands down. When I said feet, I meant to say the heels of your feet down. And then inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, Dandasana. As you exhale, extend the arms up. As you inhale, fold forward. As you exhale, hands to the floor. Now, if your hands don't reach your feet, you could use a towel, a strap, a belt. And then inhale, scoop the chest forward. As you exhale, hollow the belly. Maybe you can fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. As you exhale, release the hands down and come to sit. Any way that you can maintain the integrity of your spine. So see if you can create like a triangular shape within the legs. Bring your hands to your heart and allow the heart to lift. And feel the effects of those warrior poses, the tree pose, the bow pose, the camel pose. Perhaps you can take a little bit of the holiday cheer with you on and off your mat. Thank you for joining yet another edition of Michelle McKay Yoga. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to put anything in the chat. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I will get back to you. And if you like these videos, subscribe, and then you'll know when I come on live, which is typically on Saturdays, and you can do a live stream with me. In the meantime, peace out, yogis. Ciao for now.